Next, we have the speech of another ex-student. But before inviting him here at the podium, we cannot resist to say a few words about him. Shri Sanjay Kumar sir is a class 10 graduate from Vidyapith from the batch of 1986. From a humble beginning of being last in his class, he rose to the rank of third and finished 59th nationally in all India secondary examination. After attending Delhi Public School, R.K. Puram for his class 12, he studied civil engineering at IIT Roorkee, where he showed keen interest in computing from the very beginning. During his 4 years at Roorkee, he was rewarded various scholarships for his work on computer-aided analysis and visualization of Narmada Sagar Dam and Taj Mahal. This work formed the foundation of his graduate research at Ohio State University in USA, where he earned a prestigious university fellowship for his work on distributed finite element method and generic algorithm. He co-authored 6 publications, 4 in prestigious American Society of Civil Engineer and a book, Computer-Aided Design and Engineering. After completing an MBA from Kellogg Business School at Northwestern University, he joined Interactive Brokers, one of top 5 brokers in USA, leading companies' foray into individual investing for active traders. He wrote company's most widely used tool for compliance and customer service, and today serves as head of operation for company account management and compliance software. Shri Sanjay Kumar sir lives in New York. Apart from Vedanta, which forms core of his spiritual belief, he considers sitar to be the most valuable art learned at Vidyapith. He has performed sitar before public audiences at Union Square and Tompkins Park in New York. He is also an FAA certified pilot and has written an electronic flight bag app for pilots, AVNav, if I am to pronounce it correctly, featured by Aviation Consumer Magazine in 2014. He is working on the launch of the next version of AVNav that will be aviation's only 3D first flight planning and navigation system that runs on all platforms, including Android, iOS, and Raspberry Pi. So, ladies and gentlemen, all the dignitaries present here today, please help us welcome Shri Sanjay Kumar sir, Alumnus 1986 batch.
Revered Swami Vimalatmananda Maharaj, Secretary Maharaj, Principal Maharaj, monks, teachers, and my beloved brothers of Vidyapith. I'm so honored and happy to be here with you today. I know some of you are thinking, Dada came all the way from New York? How? There is fog everywhere. Visibility has been near zero. And New York has been under snow and cold for last several weeks. But there was a divine intervention. And so here I am, and I'm so happy to be here with you. When Principal Maharaj offered me this opportunity to be here, it was a no-brainer. I could not miss the chance to see my mother being remembered and honored like this. She gave me so much. So thank you, Principal Maharaj, and thank you all. And especially happy to see my younger brothers like you. I remember my days at Vidyapith very fondly, and I see a picture of myself in you just some 40 years ago. And I'm also happy to see that 3 of my classmates from batch of 86 are truly landmark batch in many ways. Manish Priyadarshi, Sandeep Jha, and Amitabh Ghosh are all here with me on this very special day. Thank you for coming. You made it worth for me to trek all the way. Now, the landscape 40 years ago was a little different from today. Skylab had fallen. Sanjay Gandhi had just died in a small plane crash not too far from where I took off today. And Raja Pahlavi was ousted in Iran. The world was on fire. But I was happy that I was admitted to such a prestigious school. There were some in my family who had some concerns. How will the monks teach math and science? Aren't they supposed to pray and meditate? And I don't recall what my mother, a very devout Hindu, thought about a school with 6 days of meat, egg, and fish. Well, what kind of mission is that? But the questions did not dampen my spirits. I was happy I chose Vidyapith, a choice I don't regret till date. I struggled initially in the class, and that's an understatement. My English was weak to non-existent, and I knew no Bengali. So I had the unique distinction of coming last in my class. I remember the red stamp on my first year result, promoted on special consideration. I will never forget the kindness of then Principal Swami Vivekananda Maharaj. I'm glad I did not quit, and I hope this story inspires you to never quit. By class 8, I was having fun. In one cricket match against our seniors, we were chasing a very high score. We were left to score 21 runs on 18 balls. A difficult task, even though momentum was on our side. And just then, in an Aswasthama Hato Narova Gaja moment, we heard the faint ringing of the bells for evening tiffin. The match had ended in a pandemonium, an undecided draw. A spirited debate followed on the grounds as the best brains from both sides claimed victory. Through a pile of bodies, a voice emerged. Sorry, we have lost. It was the voice of one of our respected senior sirs. So we had won. Unbelievable joy that I remember till date. An equally memorable evening followed a few months later. We had a debate evening, again with our senior class. A one-sided topic was chosen. Should India go nuclear in spite of its poverty? Now remember, this is 1980s. We were asked to defend. The reason this was so one-sided because seniors were reluctant to debate with us, so we gave them a topic totally in their favor, and the writing was on the wall. We were certainly going to lose. In spite of my not-so-great English, I was chosen the leader of our side. What followed was one of the most intense debates in my memory. It was a very spirited, hard-fought battle. When Secretary Maharaj rose to summarize the debate, he did not reveal the result till his last sentence. But congratulations to class 8. It was another night of pandemonium. We were celebrating again like there was no tomorrow, with a bag full of chocolates, which was the prize money for the winner. The point is, the Vidyapith life was never dull. There was intrigue, competition, and bonding. We had great cultural events year-round: drama, music, debate, extempore, recitation, wall painting, and annual school magazine. We had great symposiums on religion filled with memorable quotes, like this one from a monk from Calcutta: "Science prolongs life, religion deepens it." I cannot think of a school richer in tradition than ours. After I left Vidyapith, I soon left for USA. I did not have a chance to visit school, so this is only my third visit to Vidyapith. The first was around 2000, some 14 years after my graduation. I was so touched by the hospitality and kindness of then Secretary Swami Vivekananda Maharaj. Maharaj gave me company of a student, and the young brother took me around Vidyapith. I was quite mesmerized to see that school had actually improved, something I thought wasn't possible. Vidyapith was already so good in our times, but he had made it better. Maharaj told me the kindness of one great alumni in UK, Shri Vishwajit Da, who had given 50,000 pounds to create the +2 wing. I wish one day I would return here to do something good like that for Vidyapith. It has been 24 years of wait. And yes, it has been a long wait, but it has been well worth it. When I visited Vidyapith last year, it was clear to me that soul and structure of this school is intact. It had kept up with the times. We had love, affection, and devotion of monks, teachers, and alumni who have funded many great projects, keeping the school in a very good shape. But yes, the school building needed some work. Some of the benches and desks were from our time. I thought the timing was right for me to do something. I was still sad that both my parents had just passed away. But this had given me opportunity to relieve myself from many India obligations, finally feeling free. I thought it'd be nice if I helped with the renovation of these two great halls. There were some challenges in the beginning. The estimate from the builder came twice, and I'm grateful to my wife that she stood with me. Construction was swift and without any further cost overruns. It looks gorgeous, beautiful, and yes, modern. This will serve us well many years to come. I'm hoping this work will also inspire our other alumni to come forward and help us, just as great Vishwajit Das' contribution in the 90s inspired me. Now let me tell you a little bit more about my beliefs so you may form your own conclusions if you want to follow my path or my thinking. First of all, I must accept I have not always been a good alumni, many times straying away from the path that was shown to me at Vidyapith. Yet I'm grateful to Vidyapith that it gave me the strength to be alive and happy and staying true to the core that Vidyapith taught me. So what is that core? At the core is our belief in acceptance, diversity, and spiritual life that Gita teaches you. I have read many things at Vidyapith, but Gita is the one that I think has helped me the most. Last night, when I was flying from New York, I turned to the Wikipedia page on Gita, and to my surprise, I found 2 full paragraphs on Robert Oppenheimer, the creator of atomic bomb. He said essentially that through all the destruction, he finds peace in Gita because he says, do your duty. That's quite impressive. I'm going to watch the movie, and I hope you will too. So in life, my friends, you have to make many tough choices. Whether to be an engineer or a doctor, to be a pilot or a musician. I would say, follow your heart and remember Gita. Do your duty. It may not bring immediate rewards, but in the long run, it's more satisfying and one that leads to greater success. I would also like to emphasize the value of acceptance and tolerance that Swamiji taught us, a value that has remained with me for my life. When Swami Vivekananda chose to go to the United States in 1800, America was not the superpower that it is today. But Swamiji correctly saw that that nation would rise. Why? He says in his speech, may your nation rise for tolerance you have shown to hosting this World Congress of Religion. So Swamiji could see that a nation like the United States would rise because it has acceptance of a wide diversity of people, religions, and beliefs. And I hope that you will grow up to be the leaders of India and remember this, that we are a big country and we must be accepting of everyone in this country. So thank you all for having me here. I could not be happier. I feel a little emotional when Principal Maharaj wrote those, when he talked about the email exchange that I had with him. Yes, it was emotional for me then and now, and I'm very happy to see that this work is complete and that it will be a bright future for us as more alumni come forward. So thank you again, and thank you again for having me here. I love you all.